What happens when you piss off a Navy SEAL? For James Reese, the answer was simple: vengeance. After his family and teammates were murdered, Reese set out to kill everyone involved. If your name made it onto his list, you weren't living to see another sunrise. But he never expected the conspiracy to go so high. Not only were 3 senior Navy officers involved, but even the Secretary of State had blood on his hands. Reese didn't hesitate. He launched his mission with cold precision. First, he had his buddy Ben pose as a federal agent to track down a Navy colonel who was trying to flee. They dragged the colonel's entire family to the beach. Reese wanted him to know the pain of losing loved ones.
Oh God, no, Reese, no. What are you doing? What are you doing, Reese? Oh God, damn it! No, Reese, stop! God damn it!
But he wasn't there to kill them. He had a task for the colonel. If the colonel did exactly as told, his family would be spared. Soon, the man was in the admiral's office. Before the admiral could react, the colonel handed him a phone. Reese was on the other end, but the admiral wasn't intimidated and barked back at Reese.
You aren't shit. You are a wisp of smoke blowing down the jet stream.
Is that right? There are 700 ball bearings in a Claymore mine. If you have 2 of those mines pointed at your face, that is 1,400 ball bearings. 1,400. 100 for each of the SEALs that you murdered.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's when the colonel silently opened his coat. Seeing the explosive strapped to his body, the admiral finally understood, but it was too late. Reese hung up and the bomb went off. With those 2 eliminated, Reese moved on to his next target, his former SEAL instructor. He charged at the man without hesitation, but the instructor was no pushover. He had trained Reese himself. He quickly took Reese down, but Reese was no longer the rookie he once was. He locked his legs around the instructor's neck, snapped his arm with a brutal twist, and injected him with a sedative. When the instructor woke up, he was tied to a massive log floating in the ocean, waves slamming against him. It was a poetic death. This was how the man used to train SEALs, floating in the surf, testing their will. But now, driven by greed, he had helped betray and kill the very team he once built. In the end, the ocean claimed him, just like it had claimed his honor, and Reese's vengeance was far from over. These men were just pawns. The real players were still out there.